Alright, so what we are going to do today is something I have not done in a very long time, and that's we are going to make a new Wargame Red Dragon deck. I don't know what we're just going to call it Cheesy Poofs. It's going to be a Red 4 deck. I would do Blue 4, but I do not have the Dutch-German... I do not have the Dutch deck. Or Netherlands, whatever it is. Dutch, Netherlands, god dang it, get your country's name right. One thing, people. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna do a Red 4 deck. And there's so few Red 4 nations. They need to add in like Hungary, Romania, Yugoslavia, any other ones? Cuba. I recommended someone's like, what countries do you want to see? I put Cuba, and he's like, that'd be stupid. I was like, why? Cuba was very active during the Cold War. Go look at their wars in Africa. They did fight South Africa. Don't know the outcome. I tried looking that up once, and it's like, oh, South Africa won. No, Cuba and Angola won. No one agrees who won. But what we are going to do is make a Eastern Bloc mechanized. Actually, no, we're gonna go with Marines. Eastern Bloc Marines. And no bonus. So what do we got for commands? Well, we get a fob. We'll get a check fob. For Marines, since this is, we do want an amphibious transport, and this one comes with a nice recoilless rifle, I think we should get this. And then we'll also get a fob, or infantry command. Need to be amphibious. Poland, you do not have any amphibious infantry command transports. Only... weird. Only, Germany does. So we'll get that, and then we'll get, Oh, they don't come with those, amphibious MTLUs. But yeah, we shall get... one of these, and we'll get some trucks. Now on to the infantry tab. A lot of infantry to pick from. Obviously, we need riflemen. Oh, no Czechs. Oh, I guess Czechoslovakia wouldn't have a marine tab. They're not next to any water, are they? They have rivers, I guess. They have. Oh, this one does have the Tarnice recoilless rifle. And these guys are shock. Oh, no, we only have shock. So we would have to compare. What's the difference between the 90 of you and the 90 of you? Why are you 25 points? What do you offer over? Let's see here. The STG is better than the AK. An accuracy and a wow, the minuscule amount of stabilizer. Oh, I know. RPG 7 V8. Well, Houston have a way better RPG. So why are they less points? And the LMG, a better LMG. Oh, strength. Okay. The Nyabiskia Beretti have 15 points compared to the Machudson, which have 10. Machudson do have way better RPGs. I think that's, and they have better guns overall. And I don't know if better guns or more in a squad is better. That's a tough pick. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Machudson because they have better weaponry, and I think that'd be better. We'll get one card in veteran. Oh no, we're gonna need way more infantry than that, so he might as well get some Brevareskis. Nibieski. God dang it. You and your confusing languages. Get them in the Topaz so we have some fire support. We'll get the no, not two squads of them in elite. Alright, now I need some fire support. want them to get up there fast, so we'll get some in, I guess we have to get them in BTR 70s, because these things are way too slow. Get 2 of those. Engineer. Storm Pioneers. Or RIS. I don't think we need any, flamethrowers. Commando. Commandozi or FJB? FJB are kind of unique because, they don't have a, light machine gun. They have, Estrella instead, which is kind of neat. And I don't tank. I guess we could take these guys. They're kind of expensive. It's 25. Oh, they only come in helicopters. Even though the Sokol does have a 23mm. Where is it? Is that it? Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna put FJB in a Mi-24D. That's a 80-point unit. 80-point infantry unit, if I did that. No. I need rapid... I want commandos. I don't know. Do I want the FJB? Let's compare them. They're not really comparable. I mean, you have a shorter range... actually the same range for some reason, an AK-74U and an AK-74. Doesn't even make any sense when the AK-74U is a much shorter barrel. It does have worse accuracy, but a better stabilizer. Then you do have a better rate of fire. You have a slightly worse RPG. Less AP power, but more range. And then you can't compare because they don't have LMG. I'll go with the Commandozi because they're cheaper. Not the Commandozi, the FJB, because they're cheaper and they do have that AA piece. I guess I have to choose something else. Fine, we'll choose some engineers. Let's see who's better, Saperzi or Storm Pioneers. Both 15 points. We're gonna ignore the their rifle. Let's just look at their napalm delivery system. Okay, let's see. 525, 525, alright. They have 9 compared to 6, so yeah, look at that. Accuracy, a lot less on the Storm Pioneers. HE power 4, suppression is only 150, but rate of fire. So they fire faster, but they're less accurate. Well, in napalm, do you want napalm to be more accurate, or you just want it to... Like, if you're firing more napalm, right? Like, generally speaking, like, let's say you're in the woods. You're fighting in the woods. Would you want more accurate napalm, or would you want to cover a larger area? Because I think the Storm Pioneers are actually better here. Because they're firing faster, which means you can get more napalm over the place. Because, you know, if this was, if this wasn't if this was a regular fire support and wasn't napalm, I would want them to be more accurate, you know? But if I'm in a forest, I would want to get as much napalm down, because good people aren't going to keep their infantry still, you know? So yeah, I think I'd go with the Storm Pioneers, and I guess I have to get them in MTLBs, because we do not have anything else. Maybe I should just go with the Saperzi. To get this, that'd be a really good combo. Just look how much fire support you got there. Sorry, even though my thing with going with faster ones, I'd rather have, you know, you'd have napalm and the Tarnice. Not that the Tarnice is that amazing, but it's still... bringing in a vehicle with a recoilless rifle as a transport is very nice. Support, what do we need for support? Oh... Mortars, I don't use mortars. Which one fires faster? 9, oh there. I like the ones that fire really fast. I'm gonna go with the howitzer. Yeah, not much in the way of howitzers, but yeah. Let's go with some Czech Karafets. These are cool because they're an amphibious artillery. You know, 2 of those. We're gonna go with a one BM21, one thing of BM21 grads, and then we'll go with some A's. Let's see here. Oh, this thing's really good because it's really fast and it's really powerful. We'll go with one thing of them, and then we're gonna need some gun AA, I think. And the Sopol's amphibious, so it can assist you in your ground attack. Because it does have infrared and a non-radar gun. It looks really cool. So yeah. Tank. Not too much in the way of tanks. I'm not going to take them. Not going to take any tanks. Maybe I should take... No, because we have a recon PT-76s, don't we? Alright. Formosa. I already have a bunch of infantry, recon infantry. Alright, well, I don't know, do I want a recon helicopter? They always get shot, mine always gets shot down, like, extremely easily, and I never find them useful. It's like, oh, a recon helicopter, I put it in, whoop, and it's dead. So I like these, recon infantry a lot more. That'd be a really expensive unit. Formosa do have a grenade launcher, which means they'd be very good at assisting infantry. I kind of like this. I do want a sniper infantry squad, so because I can't take... That's a 55... Man, it's gonna be so expensive. It's for what, a recon squad. No, you're coming in Urals. Because it's cheap. I'd rather have a lot more infantry than... Like, think about that. That's a 80-point recon unit. And, I guess we get some PT-76s just to put everywhere. Yeah, just some cheap scout units. I like just putting, like, cheap scout units everywhere. How come we don't have the, Weird that the Marines don't come with the BMP. Because the Czechs have a, BMP that's particularly useful. Is there any difference between you and you? Let's see, ooh, 5 less points. You get a rifle instead of a submachine gun. RPG 75, RPG 18. You get a less accurate. Not that I really care about that, because you know they're recon. What are they doing fighting tanks? Accuracy of the same Dragunov. Oh no, these guys, the Czech ones are better, because they come with a lot more ammo. I mean, I know they're recon, but and you know I can stick them in a tank anyway, or not a tank, a truck. Yeah, we're gonna go with like that. Right. Vehicles, we got nothing. As we can take some Conkers. Some Conkers and, well, this thing, because this thing's really good. Helicopters. Oh, well, we only have access to 1 helicopter. I guess we gotta take it. 2 cards of it, yeah. Air. I don't use air. I'm a bit weird. Multi-roll. What do we got? It's infrared, but what a bomber. We have 1 bomber. It's got a lot of bombs, so yeah, that's all I'm picking. I don't use air. Like, I rely on my teammates to do all the air stuff. And we could do a bunch of naval... Yeah, I don't do naval battles. I know that's weird. But, we're just gonna use this to bring in some vehicles. Tank destroyer. We can bring in some Conquerors M's from the sea. It's good. Infantry rifleman. Oh, here we go. Bataskari. Hawk Regiment, yeah, you could bring them in. Let's bring in some regular infantry, you know, not like elite. Yeah, there we go. Let's bring in a whole bunch of like cheap infantry. Hawk Regiment. Hawk Regiment's not cheap. I'll bring in some Picotemex. And this one for that bigger machine gun. And then we'll bring in a BT-76. No. No. Light shoots? We'll bring in these guys, because they have this recoilless rifle. Alright, that seems good. Let's go back through everything. Oh, hold on 1 second. Alright, so let's go through everything. This deck is very infantry focused, as you could tell. Obviously, we have the fob. You're going to put this in anywhere where you think that it's better to put a vehicle command rather than your infantry command, right? Plus, this thing can defend itself a tiny bit because it does have the recoilless rifle. And we have our infantry command, which you're going to put in towns, maybe in forests, depending on where you feel it's safer. If you know you're getting artilleried a lot by attackums, put these guys down. Obviously, don't take damage from clusters. Then we have your two resupply. So, well, just, you know, if you need a lot of supply, bring in that. If you just need some cheap supply, bring in that. Yeah. So for here, you have your Matsuts. You have your shock infantry. We have mainly all shock infantry with some regular. But you're going to bring in your Matsusen to do most of your work. And then your Matsusen and your Niebieski Berettis. So yeah, you're going to move these guys around depending on where you want them. Obviously, if you need some anti-tank, but you can get them close, the Matsusen are a lot better because they have 24 AP power. Your Panzerjägers, bring them wherever you think you need some HE support, you know. Same with your FJB, your commando, they're your elite infantry. You're gonna bring these guys in maybe to assist anything. And Saperzi, you're gonna bring them in the same as your Panzerjäger. A lot of fire support, help your allies. Like reason I focus a lot on like fire support stuff is because I like helping my allies. I'm a much more of a I play a lot more kind of helping. Like I'd rather help people than you know, that tanks. Well, we have a lot more points. We might as well just freaking take tanks. Oh. Like I mean, we have tons of points. For recon, it's fine. I'll take. Wait, that one has exceptional. Whoops. Yeah, I'm still doing the deck, but yeah. Oh, we have TO-55s. Yeah, you want those. There. I know, they don't use planes. Alright, so, yeah, back. Support, you're gonna be artillery, it's gonna be whatever. And then your Sopals, you'll kind of want to move a little bit closer. Because, you know, they're a good bit closer range of, AA. And then, for this guy, you know, you're gonna want to keep him back. Look for a place where he can be useful. 9 HE power. You can't one-shot a plane, which is kind of dumb if you look at the size of those missiles. Yeah, tanks. I don't know. Bring them up. Support wherever you need a cheap tanks. Recon, obviously. You have cheap recon you're going to put everywhere. You have your infantry recon squads. Actually, I should probably get Formosa, shouldn't I? Yeah, we're going to get some Formosa in the Sokol. One squad of elite Formosa. Bring them up with your, oh yeah, you can put them with your FJB. Oh, that'd be some really good combination. You know, bring in some Saperzi also. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Conquerors, good anti-tank. 20. It's not 24 of the Conquerors M, but it's still fine. Get some side shots. The Pram, you know, you're going to want to... This is, again, an infantry support weapon. You know, you're definitely, like, long range. Long range, kind of direct fire support. It's also got these anti-tank missiles on it. These things are very useful. Um, TO-55s, napalm tanks, bring them up in the woods, and sometimes they work in towns, depending on how heavy the fighting is, and if the enemy's paying attention or not. Like, if you're doing a really intense infantry fight, you can bring one of these in, and it can decimate them, because they'll be focusing on your infantry, and they won't notice this thing coming in. I've had tons of success with TO-55 and TO-62s. And they also have, and they can also fire at transport, so just a pretty good vehicle to bring up for 35 points. Helicopters, you got this very good one. It's got, pretty good. It's got rockets and missiles. Only got 4 AoE rockets, but they do have fire 10 HE power, so, yeah. They're 75 points, so I'd be kind of lenient with them. Air, I don't use air. I know it's weird, so I just bring in a bomber. Like I said, I rely on my teammates for the air cover and such. And then, since I am more infantry focused, but a lot more into infantry, in the naval tab, just bring in tons of infantry. I just see infantry as the most important thing on the field. You know. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Tell me what you think. Um, Obviously, a lot of you are gonna say like, "Oh, you need more planes," but like I said, I rely on my teammates. And maybe I shouldn't have gone with so many Carafats. Maybe I should have gone with more AA. You know, maybe some infrared AA. I don't think we have any radar gun AA, right? No, that's radar, but that's useless. What? Same range to ground. About Sopel has actually more range to helicopters, and you only got more range to planes. But for planes, we got the missiles, which they actually have less range than the AMR. But it's fine. But yeah, tell me what you think. So yeah, I haven't done this in a while, and I'm probably gonna put some gameplay footage of this deck, maybe. I don't know. Depends. Bye.